The city of Sarasota has found itself in a holding pattern, and some taxpayers may not like it. The issue is what to do with the former GWiz museum building. ABC 7's Ray Collins is just back from City Hall with details of Commissioner's Catch-22. Ray.
Yeah, Haley, repair it, knock it down, or just maintain it. All the choices have their own sets of pros and cons. It's been about 5 years since there was any activity inside the old GWiz museum. Financial problems led to a default of the lease agreement, and the place has sat vacant now for several years.
I did take my older grandchildren years ago, and it was always packed.
This grandmother is sad the place across the street on the waterfront closed before her youngest grandchild could go. And the place is a ghost town now, and that leaves the city with a big problem. In ballpark figures, the city says it needs about $300,000 in repairs, or about $125,000 to knock it down, and to do nothing would cost about $43,000 in annual maintenance.
There are a lot of questions that we're going to need to answer.
It's a tough one, says Commissioner Shelley Freeland-Eddy.
Well, over 5 years, if we decide to keep it, we're looking at, several $100,000 to maintain it. But at the same time, we don't want to make a split-second decision, too, and to put money into a property that may later be demolished.
To me, the more prudent, fiscally conservative thing to do.
If it was Dan Lobeck's decision, the head of Control Growth now says rehabilitate it.
Instead of just knocking it down, and my fear would be that it just gets sold to some high-rise developer.
Another mitigating factor, the fact that this building is smack dab within the 42 acres that Bayfront 2020 is looking to redevelop.
What is the motion?
Motion to defer.
In the end, Commissioner Susan Chapman made a motion to delay any decision, and the rest of the commission agreed. So it'll continue to sit vacant, and the city will spend $43,000 a year to maintain it. Meantime, there's a grandmother across the street who hopes, whatever it becomes, she'll be able to take her grandkids to.
Would they put something up for the children of Sarasota?
So to be continued, no decision yet on that building's future, Haley.
And its use at all? Is there any use to it, Ray, at this point?
Well, actually, the police use the property for canine and SWAT training, which the city says has cut down on the homeless squatting around that property.
I can see that with all those police drills going on. All right, thank you, Ray.